The mission of the school is basically to offer Africa-centered knowledge and scholarship in governance, diplomacy, and state affairs with a view of achieving African renaissance, and unity. This is critical for our development as a continent, because remember that we cannot hope to have any kind of development that is going to be driven externally, as it were. So it is the development that we should be driving ourselves. So from the perspective of the school, we are going to be using the platform from which to launch ourselves, into this work, basing it, on the values that former President Mbeki lived by and professed. But it's not only him, by the way. You must also remember that we have a situation on the continent where we have a number of African thought leaders who were simply committed, throughout the way in which they've conducted themselves and lived by, by their own prescripts, to ensure that African renaissance becomes a reality, to ensure that African thought leadership is driven to its logical conclusion, but also to ensure that we take the youth and women to be at the center of ensuring that Africa's development is driven in earnest with everybody's participation. And in doing so, you are bringing not only just the youth and women, but also people with disabilities to have a critical role to play in state affairs.
Yeah.
So the manner in which we are going to be constructing then our curriculum is to ensure that we take those who are practitioners, in particular in the public affairs, to be grounded in this area where we'll then be combining theory with practice, so that that which they are doing can then be driven in earnest, to ensure that this development becomes a reality.